Without saying a word, the old man thrust his cane straight into the Scarecrow's heart. It wasn't because the old man was cruel, it was because the Scarecrow was far too protective of its master. Any person or animal that dared to enter the farm was treated as an intruder by the Scarecrow and inevitably met a violent death. Only then did the old man realize that he had created a demon. Years earlier, the old man's wife had died of illness. From that day on, he would stare into the distance all day long, his mind constantly replaying the warm memories of his wife keeping him company while she was alive. To pass the lonely time, the old man decided to build a scarecrow as a replacement for his wife. He used straw for the body and a cow's skull as the scarecrow's head. As for the heart, the old man used an object that had belonged to his wife when she was alive. Perhaps because he poured too much emotion into it, this act gave the scarecrow life. By the time the old man realized what had happened, the scarecrow was already breathing, which terrified him. Fortunately, as the creator of the monster, the scarecrow had no intention of harming him. Not only that, it would accompany him just like his wife once had, watching the sunset together. From that day on, the old man finally had something to look forward to. The scarecrow was also very considerate. During the day, it hung in the fields to scare away birds, and at night, it kept the old man company drinking and playing mahjong. It was closer to him than family. Until one day, a little girl who lived nearby accidentally stepped onto the farm while trying to take a shortcut home. She was immediately regarded as an intruder by the scarecrow. Before long, the girl's screams reached the old man's ears. Seeing the empty wooden stake, a terrible feeling washed over him. Even though he rushed there at once, he was still too late. Several wooden spikes had pierced the girl's body, and blood covered the ground in an instant. The old man knew very well that the girl's death was inseparable from his own actions. Moreover, a monster could never be innocent. Keeping it alive would only lead to more people being harmed. So when the scarecrow returned to the wooden stake once again, the old man decided to solve the problem at its root. He drove his cane fiercely into the scarecrow's heart, sealing it completely. But the mistake had already been made, and the old man could not forgive himself either. After leaving behind a suicide note, he chose to end his own life with a gun as a form of atonement. 100 years passed in the blink of an eye. The scarecrow had been waiting all this time for someone destined to help break the seal, and that person was the boy standing before it, Jack. Because of his blended family, Jack was frequently abused by his half-brother. Every time he was beaten, Jack would go to the river to calm himself. His brother didn't know about this place, but nothing is absolute. This time, Jack's luck ran out.
I told you, I wasn't through with you when your bitch ass ran away.
Please, Billy, I said I was sorry.
Not sorry enough.
Just from his appearance, it was clear that the brother had no good intentions. He cursed nonstop and repeatedly punched and kicked Jack. With the difference in age and size between them, Jack could think of no other option but to run. But the more he tried to escape, the more determined his brother became to catch him. One chased while the other fled as they ran into the forest. As night fell, darkness gradually closed in. Without realizing it, Jack mistakenly entered the forbidden land where the scarecrow was sealed.